Hi everybody. I have been making some off-camera improvements to the base lately. I have doubled our wood farm since it turned out that I was not making enough to keep this generator fed. And I have also outfitted these carts with advanced smelters so they keep themselves fueled and put the fuel into the engine. So that's working out pretty nicely. I have also planted a whole lot of inferium plants and increased the redstone a little bit, started some glowstone. And I've added a lot of recipes to the system here, and more will be added later. But what we're going to mess with this episode is this achievement right here. Since I can now fly, I'm going to take an angel block and start a new island somewhere else. Or a new base, rather. I mean, you've probably been listening to me complaining about how ugly this thing is, and that I needed something with a theme. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think that I want to put it right in the middle of origin. That is to say, the 0, 0 coordinate. And I'll raise myself a bit higher and put it right here. Right here in the middle of nowhere. But I do want to be able to get back and forth easily. And I did not charge this capacitor first. So I'll be right back. And so here we are in the middle of nowhere. Literally. But I want it to be easy for me to get back and forth from the middle of nowhere, because I want to put some somewhere here. And I have a theme in mind. I'm thinking of a fleet of airships. Kind of a ragtag steampunk fleet on an endless quest towards a shining block called Overworld. So yeah, I'm thinking each of my different categories of buildings will be contained in different ships, with one huge central ship that'll contain cobbleworks and most of my factory stuff. So what I'm going to do right now is actually I'm going to go back in time and look at some of my old videos. You see, the lead ship that I want to build as my new base is going to be the old Agamemnon from my old Resonant Rise series. And I no longer have the original footage from that because of a hard drive crash several months ago, before I learned to use Backblaze. And I'm also going to look at some other basic flying steampunk ships for different purposes, and some actual historical ships. But the main aim of this episode is going to be rebuilding the Agamemnon. And I'm going to simplify it as much as I can with this little machine right here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now, some off-camera studying. I believe I have reached the point where I am ready to start on my new base. I have a spare fully charged capacitor bank. I have this one charging, and a chunk loader to make sure it keeps charging. I have some mega torches, as well as powered lanterns and low voltage wire to power it. And lastly, I have a builder full of redwood. That's not the only thing I'm going to build this out of, mind you, but it is going to be the biggest component. That's not what I meant to do, actually. You know what I think would be helpful? Some energy conduits. And 5 should do for starters. So there's our builder, and there's our storage, and there's our redwood. Although I want to start with planks actually, so yeah. Okay, this one's empty, that's good. And we'll have this chest just to hold things that are there. Don't need this. I don't expect to need it anyway. Alright, so spare chest. And let's interrupt this. Alright, I believe that I am finally ready to say those magical words. Tempus Fugit. So, looks like we're about halfway done. And I would like to give you a lot more, but I don't want to wait another week to give you guys a video. And by the way, I would also like to thank the Vampire Girl for asking about me. It really does make a difference. So next episode, expect more montages. Or one more big montage. And if you didn't like this music, you'd better let me know now, because I think it kicks Enderman butt. Until then, have some fun, build something cool, and have a nice day. You have to kick really high to kick an Enderman butt. They have really long legs.